Our story today is called The Adventures of Taxi Dog. See, the word taxi has an X in it, but it doesn't start with X, but it's in the word. And a taxi is a car that you take when you don't have your own car. So sometimes when you go on vacation and you fly in an airplane, you might take a taxi from the airport to your hotel. And this is about a dog and a taxi driver. So The Adventures of Taxi Dog is our title. Our authors are Deborah and Sal Baraka. And the author writes the words. The author writes the words. In each and every book, the author writes the words. And our illustrator is Mark Buhner, and he does the pictures. You're right. This is our front cover, back cover, spine, and let's find our title page here. And there's our title page. And there's a picture of the taxi driver and the dog. So let's hear about this. I hope you like dogs, boys and girls, because this is a dog story. And what's really nice about this book is that the author of this book dedicated it to all homeless and abused creatures in the world. May they all find peace someday. So he wants to dedicate it to homeless animals and animals that people don't treat very nicely, and also to his mom and dad, which is really nice. All right. My name is Maxie. I ride in a taxi around New York City all day. I sit next to Jim. I belong to him, but it wasn't always this way. I grew up in the city, all dirty and gritty, looking for food after dark. I roamed all around, avoiding the dog pound, and lived on my own in the park. Nobody took care of him. Look how sad he looks there. Yeah, that's so sad. One day, a car stopped. Its tire had popped. Out stepped a tall man I could see. He came over and said as he patted my head, "Are you lost? You can come home with me." Did I hear right? Oh boy, my tail wagged with joy. I jumped right up on the seat. He said, "My name is Jim." I could ride home with him and he'd give me some good food to eat. I ate and I ate. I cleaned the whole plate. Then Jim took a scarf of bright red. He tied it around me, so glad that he found me, and kissed me on top of the head. Do you think our dog here was happy when he was kissed by Jim? I bet he was. My wish had come true. I would start life anew. At last I had a warm home with someone to love me and take good care of me. No longer would I have to roam. One time a big lady who said she was Sadie was singing that night in a show. She broke into a song, "Woo!" And I sang right along. "Ow!" You couldn't tell me from the pro. "To the hospital quick! My wife is quite sick," cried a man as we stopped for a light. "Our baby is due." And like lightning we flew. We made it in time. What a night! Sometimes when it's slow, to the airport we go. We get in the line at the stand to wait for a fare, and a hot dog we share while we watch the planes take off and land. See, a lot of people need a taxi at the airport. The door opened wide. Guess who jumped inside? 2 clowns and a chimp they called Murray. We're performing at 8 and our flight came in late to the circus, and please try to hurry. We get such big tips on most of our trips. Jim is surprised at this treat, but he doesn't know that I put on a show for the passengers in the back seat. Doesn't he look silly? No wonder they like riding with Maxie. At the end of each day, when we've earned our pay, we drive the cab back to its spot, where our boss named Lou says, "Hi, how'd you do? Have a biscuit." He likes me a lot. It's just like a dream. Me and Jim, we're a team. I'm always there at his side. We never stand still. Every day's a new thrill. Come join us next time for a ride. And that's the end.